When you share your journey, then start with one thing. Start with one thing, one instance, one story that comes to mind, one experience that you've had. Just start there. The second thing is don't edit it, don't mentally edit it. Just write and let the words flow. If you end up using, as I said, an app on your phone that you can record and then transcribe, super, super, super easy to do. So write your thoughts down and see where they take you, and then edit it after the fact, because you can always go back and revise them later. But put it in the framework of, this is where I started, this is what I did, and this is where I'm at now. So I call it there to here. So this is, that's where I started back there. These are the steps that I took, and this is where I'm at today. So that is a great framework to use. And then remember, make it clear and concise. You would be amazed at how much that we can shorten it down. And that was a big lesson for me in the Toastmasters International Speech Competition, because we had to cram as much as we could, get to the point. Not only were we being judged on the topic and how we delivered it, but it was every nuance within that, from eye contact, body language, and so on and so forth. I'm not going to get into that today. Clearly, I need to do another live, because part of that physical delivery is huge, especially if you're in front of a live audience. So, but the big thing is, get it out there. If you want somebody to look at it, that's great. Know you can repurpose it in multiple ways, but then that's where you just need to practice. If you've not been live, record yourself on Zoom, set up a private Facebook group that you're the only member, practice going live. The cool thing about LinkedIn is you can always record a native video and then you can delete it before you actually post it. On Reels, it's the same thing. Record on your phone. That's huge. And then you can upload and edit it from there. And if you end up doing the short form content, then here's a great tip, by the way. So if you watched this to the end, so you can actually do something like, the wording for the post would be the 5 things I learned building my business as, in my case, as a business coach. So within that, then each of those tips can become an individual content piece, or you could do reels, like 15-second reels, or even YouTube, like the short shelf, 15-second YouTube videos that you share each one of those tips. So talk about condensing your story down. So as I said, like the 5 things I learned, or the 3 things I learned, or the 3 things I most important learned, the 3 most important things I learned. But it's that you got to think about the title that's also going to get somebody's attention.